You do not want to be the woman that stayed and that hoped he changed and hope he got better and wasted years of your life for this man to be the man that you needed him to be. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Jules on the Couch. I am so excited to be filming today. This video is all about how to be the one that got away. I am in a happy, healthy relationship now for about 2 years. I have dated a lot in my past, and I have learned so much from my dating history. And something that I've learned and that I hold true to this day is you need to be the one that got away. You know that song by Katy Perry? The one that got away. You need to be the one that got away. You would much rather be the girl that has left somebody in her past and moved on to a bigger, brighter, better future than to be the one that stayed and that hoped he changed. I know that there is a lot of dating advice out there, but something that I can say is being the one that got away is definitely the best thing that you can do for yourself, for your peace, for your future. What are you doing going back to the same man that has hurt you, that has disappointed you multiple times? You know that analogy? You touch the stove, you realize it burned you. You don't go touch it again because you already got burned the first time. Well, that's what you're doing when you go back to a man that has continuously hurt you, disappointed you, didn't come through for you. That is exactly what you're doing. And you go back and you're expecting a different result every single time. And every single time you just get burned again and again and again and again. And every single time it hurts even more because you're burning that same spot, that same little soft spot you have for him. It's going to burn more every single time. And you know why it's going to burn more every single time? Because as you go back and the longer that time goes on where you're giving yourself hope with a person that clearly doesn't deserve to even have hope put in them to change, you're hurting yourself even more every time because more time that goes by, more feelings develop. Now, you really, really like this person. You may even love this person. You can't get them out of your head. You can't stop thinking about them. You keep sleeping with them every single time you see them. Everything just seems to be great sometimes, but messy other times. They always, always, always fall through. Plans fall through the cracks. They can't be everything that you need them to be, but yet you keep going back and giving that person a chance. And you wonder why you can't forget about them. You can't forget about them because you keep giving your brain new information to think about. Oh, I can't stop. I can't stop thinking about them. But you went back and you saw them again. But you went back and you talked to them again. But you went back. And when you go back and you give yourself new information, new memories to feed off of, whether that be good or bad, the bad, your brain's going to have anxious thoughts thinking about it. Think, how could someone do this to me? The good is even honestly almost even worse because you're going to be like, but we have such good times together. But this time was different from the last. But he said he liked me and I like him. And I swear it's different and I promise. And the thing is they're always going to end up disappointing you again. Because what has that person really done to change? Nothing. And every single time that you wanted them to change, every single time that you wanted something to be different, you're the one that had to vocalize that. They didn't decide on their own, oh, I'm going to be different this time. Oh, I'm going to change this time. Oh, I'm going to be exactly who she needs me to be and actually follow through. Every single time that you trust this person again, you get this rise and this high of they're going to do it this time. They're going to do it, but maybe not. But they're going to do it, but maybe not. And you never know. And then when they don't, that gets crushed and you're disappointed. The thing I've always told myself as I got older, as I dated more, is listen, I've already had enough trauma as is in life. The trauma that I have as an adult, I get to choose. The people that I have in my life as an adult, I get to pick. And every single time I picked a guy that wasn't good enough for me or that disappointed me, you know what happened? I was disappointed in myself. And being disappointed in yourself is the worst feeling. I think being disappointed in your own self and your own decisions is honestly, to me, the one of the worst feelings. Because you're like, I could have stopped this from happening. I could have blocked this person out of my life. I could have had a boundary. But no, I decided to go back to where it hurt, to go back to where I was going to get hurt again. Why? Why did I do that? Now, it might stem from childhood. Maybe you had a parent who never came through for you. Maybe you had a parent that gave you empty promises. Oh, I'm going to get you that gift. Oh, I'm going to get you that money. Oh, this and that. And they never, ever, ever were there for you when you actually needed them. Or maybe they were there for you just financially, but not emotionally. So you're used to someone kind of being like there but not there and disappointing you. You're used to disappointment. You honestly are more shocked when people come through for you versus when people end up ghosting you, end up, disappointing you. You're more used to that versus people actually following through. And that is a dangerous place to be. You don't want to be there. But I have good news for you is you can change that right now. You could be the one that got away. You can right now block that guy's number, never speak to him again. Does he deserve an explanation as to why you don't want to speak to him anymore? Does he deserve to have a way to weasel back into your life? No, he doesn't. Block him on LinkedIn. I don't care. Block him on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, block his number. Get him out of your life because I'm telling you right now, those leeches will find a way. Those leeches will try to find you, try to get to you. So you need to remove them. You need to block them from your life. And here's the thing, and here's what I've learned after blocking people out of my life is the moment that you grow and you know that you deserve better and you go and you find better and you get better and you're happy and you're in love, those freaking leeches will weasel their little rat ass back into your life. They will try. You will not allow it, but they will try. Because it's almost like they smell something in the air like, oh, she's happy. Oh, she's with a great guy that deserves her. Oh, she's with the guy that comes through. Why didn't I do that when I had her? They realize here's the thing. They know the value of you. They know how valuable you are. They know how valuable you are, but you don't know how valuable you are. And you are treating yourself less valuable than you actually are. And they see that and they know that. They're like, why does this girl keep coming back to me if I keep hurting her? Why does this girl keep coming back to me if I'm disrespecting her? Why does this woman keep allowing me back into her life? And they know, they're like, this is the woman, like she could be with any guy, but yet you are acting like he's the only guy on the planet. And you are still talking to him even after saying, I'm not going to talk to you anymore, XYZ, if you do this, if you do that. You're the one that's unblocking the number. You're the one that's contacting again. You're the one that's going out on a date again. You're the one that's going against your own word of what you said you would not accept from someone. So you are the one that is not seeing your true value. They do. That's why they always come back. But you don't. So you need to see and realize your value, and you need to treat yourself as the value that you are. Listen, I've seen it one too many times. Amazing, gorgeous, smart, funny, intelligent women. I know I just said it, smart and intelligent, whatever. They go to these douchebags. They give them chances over and over again. Here's something you need to know. Assholes, that's not cute. Douchebags, that's not cute. Guys not following through, that's not cute. Nonchalant guys, that's not cute. Okay? That's not cute. If somebody can't even follow through with a fucking plan, you know what you need to do? Bye. Can you imagine if your doctor canceled your doctor's appointment and said, yeah, you can't come today? No, not even. If they just canceled your doctor's appointment, you get ready, you go to your doctor's appointment, you get all ready, you get all dressed up. It's a very important appointment. You're very worried. You need to go and you need to go see your doctor. You go there, doctor doesn't show up, doctor goes to you. What would you do? You would switch doctors. You wouldn't go to that fucking doctor anymore. You'd be like, this is unprofessional. I don't deserve this. So why aren't you doing the same with men? Why are you going, getting ready, getting all dressed up, spending your time, and then he's late? He doesn't show up, or maybe he shows up super drunk, or maybe he's, acts weird once he gets there. You don't deserve that. Be like, bye, yeah, I deserve better. This is actually unprofessional, and he's not wifey material, and I need to move on. And I'm gonna go find another one, because there's a zillion others in the sea. And you're gonna find a guy that's cute, and you're gonna find a guy that's nice, and you're gonna find a guy that's ambitious, and you're gonna find a guy that's all the things you want, but you're not gonna find it if you keep wasting your time on this one person that has probably 3 things you like about them. 3 real things you like about them. Because here's what you need to do. If a guy is maybe very attractive or tall or this or that, but then he sucks everywhere else. Okay, let's start looking at it like this. When you go to, let's say, go get your coffee, if you're a coffee girl, if you're a matcha girl, right? You go to your coffee shop, you get an iced coffee. The iced coffee, the coffee tastes good, but the milk is gross. The flavoring's gross. The matcha tastes good, but something about it's off. Something about it doesn't taste right. Are you going to keep going back to that place? Are you going to love it? Are you going to rate it a 5 out of 5? No. So why with a guy, just because he has one of the things you like, 2 of the things you like, you're treating him like royalty and giving him a 5 out of 5 when he really is a 2 out of 5? Because he's not everything that you want. Because like the coffee, it doesn't have everything in it like your favorite coffee does, like your favorite cafe sells with every single thing exactly how you want it. But here's the thing that you need to imagine is that you do have someone out there that is exactly everything that you want. You do. They are out there. Just like you are something, you are like that. You are the same for a lot of other people out there. You're everything that someone wants, and you're going to find exactly that. But you can't find it if you keep going back to the places that disappointed you. What? You're not going to go back to the cafe with the gross coffee. Why? Because it was gross. You're going to go to another one. You're not going to go back to the doctor that didn't show up and ghosted you last minute. You're not going to go back because I was unprofessional. You deserve better. So think of the same way when you are looking for someone. And you know what's even crazier is dating and doing this in dating matters so much more than even like the doctor analogy I said. You know why? Because this person is going to what? Be your boyfriend, be your husband, take care of your child, be with you when your parents pass away, be with you when you're, God forbid, if you're sick, God forbid, if you're like something horrible happens. It is way more important to be stricter with men and people that you're dating because it's somebody, especially if you're looking for a boyfriend, you're looking for a husband, even if you're not, someone that you're dating, they need to be a good person. They need to be someone that you actually like and someone that has good qualities. Don't just date the garbage bin. Don't just date the one person that has the one thing that you like. Date someone that has all the things that you like because they are out there. And there is hope. And the moment that you lose hope, you're like, all men are bad, all men suck, I'm gonna go date an old man with a lot of money. Guess what? Those girls have no idea what they're talking about. And those girls also aren't dating old men with a lot of money because they can't even bag an old man with a lot of money. And not only that, they can't even keep a man. So don't listen to their advice. Listen to me. Anyways, guys, I hope this video helped. Please leave me a comment, ask me any questions. I would love to answer any questions. Let me know what you liked about this video, if it helped. And until next time, I love you so much. Au revoir.